So in another video, I showed you how to use the fine tuners to make small adjustments in the tension of your strings in order to tune them to the correct pitch. But what happens if a string goes completely loose or gets so far out of tune that the fine tuners won't work? That's when we have to use these things, the tuning pegs. Okay? So these pegs work by friction. That is to say, there's no mechanical way that they are held together in the holes in the scroll of the violin. They're held by friction. They are slightly tapered so that they get thicker as they go further in. So the more you can push it in, the tighter the fit. And that's what holds the peg in place so that it doesn't turn and allow the string to loosen. So when you're tightening or loosening one of these pegs, it's important to remember to push as you turn when you tighten and to release the tension a little bit by pulling just slightly when you loosen it and then push it back in again. Now I'll show you the best way that I know to do this. I'm going to take my violin, I'm going to set it on my lap like this, and I'm going to turn it around so the strings are facing me. And if I'm going to tune, let's say, the A string, well, the A string is over here, and this is its peg, the top one on the right as you look at the violin face. I'm going to take my left hand and put it way over here, right at the throat of the violin, and I'm going to firmly place the butt of the violin, bottom of the violin, right up against me so that I have tremendous control over what I'm doing here. So nothing's going to get away from me now, okay? So now I'm going to take this peg and I'm going to turn it a little loose. Maybe. There, okay. Now I've loosened it, and that string is not anywhere near in tune. So in order to bring it into tune, I'm going to turn it back this way and push as I do it. Push and turn, and I can stop and check. That's not quite there, is it? That's a third. I want do, so, remember? Do, so, so, do, so. That's almost there. Do, so. Okay, now I will be able to use my fine tuner. But remember, this peg must not slip. And in order to make sure it doesn't slip, even as I turn it, watch me, I'm turning it, and I'm pushing. And it's very difficult to make very fine adjustments with these pegs. Some people become very proficient at it, but most of us don't, which is why it's so nice to have these tuners. I will leave a link to the fine-tuning video at the bottom of my description for this video. And thanks for listening, and happy music!